Man, I mean, I know Duke and the fellas are getting you prepared, but just this getting in tune with your spirit and watching my man and just looking for that gap, you know, and that small gap that he has that, you know, nobody else has been able to, you know, really see. And you are seeing that gap and then manipulating that gap. You know what I'm saying? So once you get in there with my man, like once you're, like you seen the film, you spar, whatever, but once you physically get in there, when y'all first encounter, you're looking at him, and in your spirit, trying to feel his soul out and see that gap, and then respond accordingly. I know it's a quick sport, but responding to that gap and then manipulating that gap. I stay close to the people. You know, I continue to have a relationship with Duke, and that was 3 years ago when Pettis was doing his thing. You know, so for me, it's those gaps. What are the gaps? And then I'm gonna dominate you.
The camp goes to, it takes less and less time for you to recover, which is awesome. It means I'm getting my ass in shape. Usually took me 59 seconds.
I'm pretty sure that boy's in shape. Take it from me. I'm in here. Them boys in shape for sure.
Feel like a champ, bro.
Looks like a champ.
Feel like a champ.
He's gonna get all kind of charges. That's all he's gonna be on there.
What if I get a boo from Aladdin? He do.
Varsity Letterman.
I ain't saying because I'm a brother. You look like a boo from Aladdin. The little one that had a long tail, a little tuxedo jacket on. Oh yeah, I feel good about my sparring today. This whole week is gonna be just high intensity, very few minutes in the gym. So when I get in there, hour and a half, I should be out. I shouldn't be in there lingering around. Like sometimes we get in our mind that we gotta go do so many hours of training, so much. I gotta do this, I gotta run, I gotta do this, I gotta hang out in here. When we finish doing this training session, I gotta do 5 more rounds, I gotta do that. I need my rest, my body needs to recover. I'm gonna start bringing the weight down, which means that I should be faster. I should be able to be a little bit more agile. So just in general, my focus this week is all different plays we put in the playbook, executing those during sparring, really focusing on the drills and the techniques that we've gone over that we feel like that are going to be, you know, successful in this fight, and also realizing what I possess. You know, I'm a freaking time bomb. Every time I want to hit the trigger to the bomb, I can explode. I can explode on the double leg, a combination, a kick. I can defend something really strongly. And as you saw in my sparring, even in the 5th round, you think it's time to, you know, kind of ease up on the gas, and I explode again. So that's my gift. These guys at Roufusport, also Dean Thomas, they've shown me how to utilize my gift and really maximize it. Before I was using it, you guys saw glimmers and glimpses of what I was capable of doing, and you saw bits of greatness. But now Duke Roufus, Dean Thomas have become the glue to putting all the pieces together, and I think that's what you're going to see July 30th. So many different ways I can finish this fight, and I'm just patient enough to find the perfect way to get in, get out, OG style.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the UFC conference call. Today's conference is being recorded. At this time, I'd like to turn the conference over to Dave Scheller. Please go ahead, sir. Thank you. You're welcome.
All this is secondary. This is primary. The person that has a seat at the throne right now, and that's where I desire to sit. Makes me know never mind what he says. I'm not to say anything. Loaded questions, they already got the answers to it. What I do is I just answer the way I want to answer it. They can say, hey Tyron, what do you think about Rock? You've been so fucking ruthless. I say, hey, I feel awesome for this camp. Thanks to Duke, Roufus, and Dean Thomas for preparing me. I'm in great shape. I'm actually running while I'm talking to you right now. Thank you. Next question. You still lying, acting like you ain't nervous, acting like you ain't scared, acting like you don't know you getting the belt snatched. So I don't want to hear that crap. Eyes don't lie, brother. Tremble in your voice don't lie. Emotions don't lie. You can have the whole world thinking you the boogeyman all you want. You don't have me fooled. Boy, got lame in. Get up the Karate Man fact. And it shares so many deep layers of Karate Man fact that was buried on the inside. Camp episode 2. Just got done doing some road work in there. They always make me have better rounds, so I make sure my conditioning is ready to push. Also do some plyometric exercises Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to allow me to explode. So not just swimming, not just running. All these guys that are freaking triathletes, I also have to insert the circuit training, the tire flips, the sleds, the battle ropes, the sprints, the aerodyne, the jump rope, the rower, all those things that allow me to get into that 5-6 punch combination, power, the wrestling takedown, wrestling defense, exploding up from the bottom, putting somebody back down in their place when they're trying to get up from bottom. So in general, I got to do all those different things. So it's a part of the job. I signed for the task to be the greatest in the world. July 30th, I'll be fighting for the UFC welterweight title of the world. So you guys are watching the camp, you get a sneak peek of what it took to get me to this point, to this level. Make sure you keep tuning in. They're about to do a simulation fight for a Punk. So we're going to be here for more support. Get another set of eyes on the outside, helping them see his openings. Get to a half guard. You got that. Get that, you hold on for your life. Good job,
Roufusport edition.
my nigga, that was a straight up fight. Hey, them ninjas was getting it in. I feel like I snuck into a fight and didn't pay no admission.
It's like, what is that? 150 each?
I had a fucking direct message from French Montana. What's the song you sing? What's the song you come on with? Oh, man. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. And when you start getting DMs from French Montana, I don't know what you're talking about. And sometimes you don't know if you got it. And you like, I'm squeezing, I want to burn my arms out. But I'm like, do not let that motherfucker, you got that. That's in.
Squeeze it. I was like Rafion asked. There's like 10 seconds left. I didn't pull that bitch in the chin. So over the weekend, Duke and them like, hey, Scott Jaffe like, hey, we got the affiliates in town from Texas. I need somebody to show them out. So of course, who the boy with the connects out there? I took them out Thursday. They were like, oh man, we had a great time. You gonna take us out tomorrow? Again, we went out Friday. No, I got my strap.
Get this dude off Champ Camp. Trying to turn us into the turn up tales.
Tales of the Turn Up, Blame Biggie edition. Strapped up.
Right now we're filling up this water jug because I'm gonna sweat like crazy in here. I want to make sure that I'm well hydrated. We'll do some mobility motion just to get some of the soreness out, and then from that point we'll do some circuit training. At this point in training, it's not time to get strong. It's time to maintain, and it's time to increase your muscle endurance. So I'm gonna just do that. Do it as a conditioning deal. Some ladders, some battle ropes, aerodyne bike, some rower, just everything to make me feel explosive fast, but not sore. 'Cause I can't be sore at this point. gotta be honest with yourself. One round, I was down on the ground. For a brief moment, I'm like, oh, well, I can just kind of go through the motions here. Robbie ain't gonna never take me down. I'm not gonna be on my back and I get here. I'm better than him here, so you know what? Then I had to check. The good thing about practice is you can do it over in practice. You can't do it over in a fight. So I chose to do another half of a round on my back. Excuse me. Training for worst case scenarios. What if I get in a crazy scramble, I get clipped with a shot, end up on my back, and I'm a little loopy, and he's trying to punch my brains out. And I gotta sweep him, get back up. And even if you get back up, you're still kind of loopy, so maybe some of my jiu-jitsu needs to come into play. Some attacks from my back, something where I can tie his hands up, maybe tie his neck up too, like in a triangle choke, or put him in a lock where he has to think about the lock for a second. And from that point, I can gather myself, or I can sweep him to his back, end up in a dominant position. So getting back to your feet, if you rocked, isn't always the greatest idea immediately. Sometimes you gotta use that ability to grab guys, control wrists, go for submissions, go for sweeps. I can do those without seeing. I can close my eyes and I can feel your body and I can know where I'm going. Been doing this so long. So just playing those situations. I don't plan on it. I don't foresee it. But just like 5 rounds, I don't plan on going 5 rounds, but I'm trained and ready for it. I don't plan on being rocked and hit to the ground, but I want to be trained and ready for it. I don't expect him ever to have my back, ever to put me in a position where I feel like he's about to take me down and I don't have any defense for it. But in general, we prepare for the worst, hope for the best, train for the best, prepare to be the best. And that's what I'm thinking right now. Good day. Round 2, we got round 3 this evening.
That's the puncher broke his jaw. Yeah, and grease too. Mind you, with grease, it's easy.
That put my man Nelly on the map. This is a debut track, Country Grammar. St. Louis was put on the map. Perfect time to play because I'm going to put St. Louis on the map with the first strap they've ever had. UFC.
You know, and so throughout the course of the day, you're listening to that on your phone. So you are like, oh, I remember that. So as much as you can get all 5 senses engaged every day, all day, it's just the way the Creator made us. That, you know, when we start using those 5 senses that He gave us, it just takes us deeper. You know what I'm saying? And so then when you get in the ring, all of that will just be boom, 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 coming without you even knowing it. And no matter what moves my man does or what he does, you know, you're gonna be thinking about them and saying like, yo, I can't, bruh. You could normally, like, that hit would have normally knocked the next person out. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna knock me out. And I remember, I know you saw when George Foreman was like, yo, I hit Muhammad Ali, you know, multiple times with everything I had. And he said to me, is that all you got? And that itself broke him because he had given Muhammad Ali his all, and Muhammad Ali was still standing, you know. And so I just believe that it was something within Muhammad Ali that said, yo, I've been 3 years without fighting. Like, I can't go down. Like, this is my chance again to be a legend again, you know. And so if you could get those 5 senses going for me.
Just said it. Yeah, okay. Dude. Thanks, guys.
You just hit everything. Good job, guys. Good. I appreciate everyone being training partners too. You know, everyone goes through that task. You help the guys in front of you, then you'll become one of the guys in front eventually too. All right, 1, 2, 3, team.
1,000%. What's up, people? Chosen One here. Thank you guys for watching episode 2 of Champ Camp. I will see you guys next week in Atlanta, UFC 201, July 30th, going down in the Phillips Arena. Tyron and Chosen Woodley will dethrone Ruthless Robbie Lawler for the UFC undisputed welterweight title of the world. And new champion of the world.